Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to Prey. So we have explored part of the upstairs here. And now I want to unlock this airlock and get an entirely different view of how it works. Alright. So now I can leave the station and jump straight from here to Hardware Labs if I want to. Oh shit. Well, this is going to be a problem. Luckily, I've got just the brain thing for it.
Hello.
And there we go. Oh crap. I think a mimic ran across the fire and blew up into my face. That is amazing. Alright, but let's just hack this turret because Machine Mind doesn't last forever. And bring this back over to the other side. You know, I think these number 2 hacks are kind of the hardest ones because it's like the tightest combination between the number of points you need to reach. There we go. Nice and fixed.
Target Typhon material inconclusive. Logging calibration request.
The tightest combination of number of things to grab and time limit. Oh, here's Helen Barker Combs' email. Found her phantom just downstairs. Or was that across the hall? It was nearby. 37 is under suicide watch. They're hoping to dissect his brain, apparently. Typhon Nemesis Part 3. Trapdoor spiders. Oh, they're talking about how Typhons used mimesis in order to... oh dear. In order to survive the passage through space. That's how they got to us. It's because they turned into something that could survive a vacuum. Anyway. So this room is kind of locked off. No other ways in. But there is one alternative. Pushing buttons. With a Nerf gun. Human Typhon cell fusion. Looks like the idea of putting Typhon abilities into humans started in this office.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences. Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Huh. So it's not about putting Typhon material into humans, it's about putting human material into Typhons. And it seems like Morgan Yu is particularly interested in this field. Like, willing enough to go behind Alex's back in order to fund and expand the research. Fascinating. Alright, let's just put all this out here. I think I picked something up that I wasn't... I picked up that note and it didn't say anything. I was trying to find it there. It was not happening.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
Target lost.
You know, I think that one mimic mimicked another mimic's mimicked item. It's fascinating that they can do that to each other. So, anyway, it looks like we're out of mimics. But, yeah, none of these notes are coming up, but you can read what they say. Not a mimic. You know, I probably shouldn't remove all of the notes. They seem like they might be helpful to somebody. But if I can grab any of these things that apparently isn't a mimic, what about... Then, I'll just go through here nice and quick. Pretty sure that phantom isn't dead. Oh, and there's a mimic here. Come on, what? Damn it. Squirrely little bastard.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Behavioral biometrics. Mimesis Part 1. Guess we got the whole set now. Or at least we're up to 3. Psychoscope doesn't work through this force field, I guess. Taking bets on how mimicry works. Yeah, there are other options, including magic. Oh, yeah, here we go. Discredited and debated hypotheses. Pocket dimension transmutation hallucinogenic field. Pocket dimension, like I said, seems to be the leading theory, but not necessarily the only one. Testing mimic behavior by exposing it to various objects. And then there's this.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Yep, sure enough, the null wave turns off the mimic's ability to transmute itself. Same as that one psychic power I keep using. And... oh dear. It looks like they barricaded this area. I wonder if that was before or after the after the mimics got loose. Because this is where it happened. Not necessarily this room, but this region. This part of the station, and... oh, that's weird. It's whispering. So that's the coral. And this is how the Typhon lore works. You'll note that it forced the mimic out of hiding, and is requiring the mimic to follow it. Not that I can get in anyway. Yep, B3. Typhon nightlight testing. I wonder if the initial breakout was from here. I don't know. Sounds like there were too many long-term survivors. I mean, they had enough time to put not a mimic post-its on everything. Huh. Alright, looks like I'm done over here. Oh, what the? All the glue just exploded for some reason. Oh, there's the Phantom. And I've got the wrong mod, or psi ability out. Could use Psycho Shock here. There. One less Phantom to worry about. Can't get into containment from here.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Oh, come on, let me have the goo. Damn it. Fine. Move the tank to get to the goo. And while I'm down here, I might as well recycle some stuff. I got 51 spare parts now. Yeah, might as well hang on to 2 stacks of spare parts. You can go through them pretty fast when you need them. And get the reload speed up a bit. It's really the best thing you can use for the glue cannon. Alright. So here's where you've got the stairs, along with...
Scanning. Excuse me.
yeah, like I said, the staircase. So now that I've gotten through the big door, I am... the smaller doors have now unlocked. See, didn't even have to manually override it. Anyway, yeah, sure enough, that glue means that somebody went up from here. If I want to follow them, I should probably lay down a glue ramp of my own. Luckily, I don't need that much glue, because I got the super jump. Oh, Jesus! Damn it! Whew. Damn it. There's another mimic down there, too. I'll have to find it later, though. Until then, find out what the hell fell on my head up here. Looks like it's mostly some sort of forgotten storage space and utility tunnel. And Andrea Hudson's final hiding place. Too bad the Mimics found her. And with numbers like that, it seems like they must have gotten her too. Used her to replicate themselves. Alright, where's that Mimic? I guess it's not that. I know it's around here somewhere. I can hear it moving. But I don't have to clean it out, it's just a Mimic. No. Thought maybe it had gone upstairs somehow. Or fallen on the upper railing. Does not seem to be the case. But yeah, if a Mimic is hiding, and don't necessarily have to destroy it. Anyway, I did want to show you that only one of the staircases is currently operable. It is still climbable, but no longer operable.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Oh! That's where it got off to. Man, how did it even get here? Oh no, that's right. It did fall off the left side of the platform.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
That's why it's called the Weaver. It weaves the coral. Man, how'd you get on the... How'd that one survive all that fire? It's not even a special Mimic. Well, whatever. Alright, so where'd that last one go? Into the exam morgue.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the guts is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't even seem to see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
It's weird how January keeps emphasizing that. Well, I guess we'll just follow the procedure here. Open the door for the Weaver to access a human corpse.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
Which it can turn into a,
Examination theater compromised.
phantom.
Live exam terminated. Lifting.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Huh. I'll have to look into what mirror neurons mean, or maybe one of you can kindly provide an explanation in the comments. Anyway, we do have business in the morgue here. Oh, damn it. There's something over there. Got it. I think there was another mimic around here somewhere. I'm not sure if I killed it or not. Oh. Well, that's not normal. Oh, damn it. I knew there was another one around here. It's masquerading as a health pickup. Like an asshole. Broken turret. I can fix that though. Although first things first, it's time to fix the IFF. Just like so.
Thank you.
Yeah, I figure if I've got 2 stacks of spare parts, I might as well use them.
Build version 0.7.6. Verbose on.
Huh. This person's sense of humor changed after installing a mod. So neuromods do not just change a person's skills understanding, it also changes their sensibilities. I heard that chittering.
Coming through. Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Ready and complete.
Scanning target. Typhon material inconclusive. Logging calibration request.
That seems to insinuate that neuromods are not as perfectly designed as one might hope, particularly for something that gets installed into the brain. Anyway, the morgue area is locked off, and the keycard is actually inside the morgue. Containment units, I'm guessing for Typhon. Nothing in there now, though. But yeah, so we've got to find a more creative way to get in there. Now, supposedly the engineering bot has a circuit that will let it through that door, and you can, like, sort of slide in when it goes in, but I've discovered that that's not actually the case. Like, it says that, but it doesn't happen. So instead, I press the manual override button with remote manipulation. There it is.
This isn't the first time a Typhon organism has broken containment. It happened before, shortly after your initial neuromod tests. You and Alex fought about terminating the project, evacuating, but Alex insisted he could control the situation. That's when you began implementing secret contingencies, hiding the plan for your arming key, videos, the January protocol. Your concerns have proven to be correct.
That's not all. It's not all that Morgan was doing, though. Morgan was also taking part in the tests. installing Typhon Neuromod's inner self. At various points in time, she was fully on board with what's going on here. Also, note that all of the volunteers who have been killed, who are in the morgue, have that that mimic victim look to them. Alright. So I can continue straight into the guts from here, but there is this other area on the other side of the central Weaver zone that I have yet to explore. So let's do so. Just clear out these fire here along the way. Fire's gone, but the lighting remains. Ah, this is the armory that the one guy was holding himself in before deciding to go try their luck in the guts. I'm not sure they made it. That might be him. Damn. Got some nice stuff in here. A lot of nice stuff.
Find anything good in that armory? Well, I was gonna give you the code, but I guess you don't need it. Still, I sure would appreciate being let out of here. My name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram. I know my life ain't worth 2 dead crickets, but nobody deserves this. No reason to keep me locked up in here anymore.
This is the first living human we've encountered in person. And it's a man awaiting what is essentially an execution in order to create exotic materials. That is why this man was put in this chamber. Not to experiment, but to create resources.
Hey. What are you reading? A rap sheet, huh? Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest. Some of it probably is true. I done some wrong in my days, but this ain't right now. Come on, y'all got to let me out of here.
If we hadn't come in through the armory, you would offer us the code.
I never did anything to those kids. I was just getting them out of a bad spot, that's all. Now, the real criminals, they didn't like how I was chipping away at their pile of rubles. They got their claws sunk deep in the government. Got me shipped off to the gulag. That's how I ended up here, see? Come on now, goddammit, let me out!
A Texan in the Soviet Union. Times certainly have changed. But he does have a point.
All you gotta do is open the door.
As horrible as he may be, nobody deserves this.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Some human decency, friend. Now, you're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it. Listen, you run into any other fellas wearing a green jumpsuit? Watch your ass. Well, they ain't all decent human beings like me. I seen one of the other volunteers come through here, a big guy. The bastard wouldn't let me out. Now I'm glad he didn't. Watched him bash some poor sucker's head in with a wrench. Kept going on and on about black eggs and whatnot. Real disturbed.
Kind of been seeing black eggs.
Kind of familiar. You sure you ain't been here before?
Black cysts, perhaps.
Things you gladly said good riddance to. Like this little miniature poodle I used to have. Ugly as sin. Little shit used to chew holes in my boots. I wonder what he's doing now. I ain't never seen creatures like that. Where'd they get them? Bottom of the ocean or something?
Well, think about where you are.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm headed out there as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
I understand.
And back there is where they get them. And yes, the hull breach that I fixed while I was outside. That is why I am allowed to get in here now and get all the exotic materials within it. A lot of nice stuff in here. A lot of people had to die to create these materials. But yes, like I was saying earlier, even if everything on Ingram's rap sheet is true, and I kind of doubt it, he was held up as an example of the volunteers in a different document. I'm thinking maybe he became too much of a nuisance to be provided one of the nicer volunteer tests. But either way, even if he was the worst human being in the world, I don't think being food for Typhon would be a justifiable way for him to die. Some people may be better off locked away forever, but not murdered. Not like this. There, see? He's a poster guy. He's on the damn poster. Why would he be on the damn poster and also up for an execution, essentially? It doesn't add up. Normally people want to forget about the most horrible people in the world. Oh, by the way, this is sort of an interesting item. Grounding resistor, for some reason, is something that you need to pick up and hold. Where are you guys headed? Oh. Through the other security check. They all kind of died trying to get through there, so I should probably watch myself. Most of the station security thinks that I'm Typhon. Yeah, the original Klitka device, or station, or module, that's in there. In the middle there. Having Cora weaved over it. Oh, yep, sure enough. So, if I want to do something about that turret, I should probably, yeah. Hack it.
The Eradicator auto turrets. TranStar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak. Flimsy, but they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
Again with the weird emphasis.
Proximity sensor.
I only wanted to hack one of them.
Scanning target. Typhon material inconclusive. Logging calibration request.
Yeah, sure enough, the security doesn't believe I'm human. Anyway, looks like there is a bit of some space above here that I can jump onto if I aim just right. Let me get up there somehow.
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
Get up along the side here? Oh, I can. But of course there's nothing up here. Oh well. It's always fun to see how you can get up though. But, well, next time it's the guts.